Hey everyone, and welcome to part 4 of this commentary playthrough of Manamon 2. In the last episode, we made our way through Godric's Hill and Struttle Cave, and we reached Sulfo Peninsula, which is where the second stadium battle is going to take place. And Angeline is here once again, and without further ado, let's get cracking, because I want to get a lot done. So let's go.
Sulfo Peninsula. Select view, select swap, splash. View.
Oh, that part always freaks me out with the bird.
Okay, so we're about to get a cutscene and a battle here. So here we go.
Hey, wait just a second, man. Byron said.
Oh, it's him again.
Roughly on my
Great.
shoulder. Oh yeah, you're that loser I found hanging out
Oh,
near the
no.
art museum in Condulan City. Loser. I asked in mock bewilderment. Sorry, I seem to recall winning our battle back then. You seemed pretty happy about it, too. He said snidely. I take it winning isn't something you're very accustomed to. I don't remember the team you had. You likely had a lucky type advantage. These things happen. Nobody can win 100% of battles 100% of the time. And you probably are lucky to win 15%. I beat the Condulan Stadium. I said defensively. Oh, congratulations. You beat the easiest stadium in Kayao, Vuptidu. Just as I thought, the young
Ouch.
Ouch, come on. Now, that's a bit hard.
But this Byron kid was rather the pot calling the kettle black, but I decided not to sink to his level any further. Well, if you are going to have such an immature attitude about your prior meager success, I feel a moral obligation to put you in your place. You will accept my rematch request. Of course you will. Only a coward wouldn't. Well, I don't have all day. Okay, let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do this. You're gonna lose, Byron.
Byron has challenged you to a battle. Byron sent out a Hilima. Go, splash. So choose, splash you.
Yeah, take a freeze ray, Kalima.
Yeah.
Critical, splash.
See ya later, Hilima.
56 damage to foe Hilima. Foe Hilima
Yeah,
has been
how'd you feel about
defeated.
that?
Splash gained 240 experience points. Byron is about to summon Galata. Do select the mana, Storm Gymanite.
I'm gonna try this, see if it
Storm
ignores me.
Gymanite. Byron sent out a Galata. Storm Gymanite is ignoring you. Foe Galata.
Oh, no.
Foe Galata has dealt 9 damage to Storm Gymanite. Storm Gymanite recoiled. Foe Galata has dealt 28 damage to Storm Gymanite. Storm Gymanite is ignoring you. Foe Galata has dealt 9 damage to Storm Gymanite.
Ooh.
Storm Gymanite
That's gonna
is
hurt.
ignoring you. Foe Galata has dealt 24 damage to Storm Gymanite. Storm Gymanite's speed was decreased by 1 stage. Storm Gymanite is
No,
ignoring
he
you.
will not
Foe
do it.
Galata has dealt 3
Yeah.
damage to Storm Gymanite. Select. Storm Gymanite is ignoring you.
That is so annoying.
Galata has dealt 9 damage
Oh,
to
crap.
Storm Gymanite. Storm Gymanite has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Splat. Big Magic.
Well, that sucks.
Bigness. Bigness has dealt 9 damage to Foe Galata. Foe Galata has dealt 6 damage to Bigness. So, quick play. Rybignis has dealt 9 damage to Fogalator. Fogalator used. Fogalator has dealt 6 damage to Rybignis. So, Rybignis has dealt 9 damage to Fogalator. Fogalator used. Rybignis' defense was decreased by 1 stage. Rybignis has dealt 8 damage to Fogalator. Fogalator has dealt 28 damage to Rybignis.
Oh shoot.
Rybignis has dealt 8 damage to Fogalator. Fogalator has dealt 11 damage to Rybignis. Rybignis has dealt 8 damage to Fogalator. Critical. Fogalator has dealt 7 damage to Rybignis. Rybignis has dealt 8 damage to Fogalator. Fogalator has been defeated.
Oh, good.
Rybignis gained 505. Rybignis has increased to level 21. Health has Rybignis now has 6 training points after gaining. Byron is about to summon Manamon. Do you want to select the Manamon to Rybignis? Desist. Go. Desist. Byron sent out a Manamon. Search. Desist. Desist has dealt 75 damage to Manamon. Manamon has been defeated. Desist gained 424 X. Byron defeated. ... Obtained 176 gold. Something seems to be weighed in your favor due to the species we happen to use. That's nothing to be proud of, so knock that smile off your face. I'm happy for my Manamon. I said. They fought real well. Gooha. He grunted condescendingly. I'll be off then. And I wouldn't stop taming if I were you. You're still not strong enough for the Solfo Stadium.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah? Right.
Well, we are, except we have a Manamon that will not cooperate. Because I am stupid and leveled it up too high.
Yeah.
Manamon tell. All Solfo Peninsula. Manamon Marketplace. Solfo Peninsula.
So now Byron is gone, we can head east.
Madame Bovils.
Oh, there's Madame Bovils.
Sorry, she does not work here. A woman said to Eshkon, the man who miraculously started a downpour in Vermicor City. I see. Eshkon said, I do not believe, if I am to be honest with you, that you are being fully truthful with me. Eshkon said in a somewhat intimidating voice. Aya, I'm sorry Mr. Eshkon, if I could help you I would, we really need the rain. The woman replied, you must not want it enough. He said, sighing, well you're not just hurting yourself Madam Westwood, you are also hurting all of the villagers who would benefit from my little magic tricks. I swear, if she said, but Eshkon jacked a finger at her. Shut up. He said, his voice completely transformed. I am a powerful man, I do not need you to help me willingly. Rosiette, Laurencin, Porgzir and Danerva, search the place. Right sir, no problem. A strong-looking woman said, darting in front of Eshkon's other companions. All right everyone, stay right where you are. Don't move. Oh no. I said. My heart was sinking, as I realized that Eshkon was not the good guy I had hoped he would be. He was using his ability to bring happiness and prosperity as a weapon to get his way. Stop it. I shouted at his minions as they roughly grabbed one of the diners.
Okay, so
Select
we are now
match
in
movement,
a
save game.
chain of restaurants called Madame
Game
Boville's,
saved. Select
and these are
match
found
movement,
all
party.
over Kyara. So we have got to now take out Eshkon's minions, and I suggest you do this before you tackle the Soulfo Stadium, mainly because
The table isn't much to look at.
you can get quite good experience from this.
Yeah. And make sure you search all the tables too, because you will find items.
Madam Westwood, they're going to scare off my customers. Blast you into a million pieces. You're pretty sure the smudge on this table was created by ice cream. Chocolate ice cream, if you're not so much mistaken. I guess you could give it a lick to find out.
Oh!
Better not.
Nah, I don't think so.
I wouldn't lick a
Game
table.
saved. Scram Kid, we're busy searching this joint. Ishkonite Rosiette has challenged you to a battle. Rosiette sent out a Viscal and a Boville. Go, Splash and Rybigness. Select an action.
I love
for
this music.
Rybigness. Attack.
So do I, it's great.
Growl, Sap, Fire Breath, Silk, Faux Boville. Faux Viscal. Rybigness has dealt 17 damage to Faux Viscal. Select Chip, Bubble, Water. Select the Splash. Splash has dealt 16 damage to Faux Viscal. Faux Boville has dealt 12 damage to Rybigness. Faux Viscal has dealt 4 damage to Rybigness. Tube Growl, Sap, Fire, Silk, Faux Boville. Rybigness has dealt 19 damage to Faux Viscal. Faux Viscal has been defeated. Splash gained 100. Rybigness select an action for Splash. Attack. Tube. Splash has dealt 24 damage to Faux Boville. Faux Boville used Headbutt. Faux Boville has dealt 6 damage to Rybigness. Rybigness has dealt 23 damage to Faux Boville. Splash has dealt 23 damage to Faux Boville. Faux Boville has been defeated. Splash gained 1. Rybigness. Ishkonite Rosiette defeated. Hey, sniffle sniffle. I'm just trying to serve Eshkon. You didn't need to be so rough. Obtained 316 gold. The Boville centerpiece has been knocked over. The table has been thoroughly cleaned. In fact, if you didn't know better, you'd think the table had never been eaten at before.
You go to the table.
The table isn't much to look at. Arun found a nymph wand. Arun stored the nymph wand in the equipment pocket.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Okay, so the nymph wand.
Select in items, status, her equipment, per slingshot, chronocore. Nymph wand. A thick stick made from a wood high in magical properties. Plus 15 magic attack. Select it. Game saved. Eshkon wants us to be discreet. No, not that we're looking for something, That's quite obvious. He doesn't want us to blab on about what we're looking to find.
Oh,
If
really?
Lawrenson has challenged us to battle, Lawrenson sent out a Zinbat. Go, splash. Search. Splash has dealt 62
Goodbye, Zimbat.
damage to foe Zimbat.
Bye, Zimbat.
Foe Zimbat
Nice
has
knowing
been
you.
Defeated. Splash.
Not.
Ishkonite Lawrenson is about to summon Vipisla. Select Rybignus. Go, Rybignus. Lawrenson sent out a Vipisla. Select. Rybignus has dealt 41 damage to foe Vipisla. Foe
Holy
Vipisla used Suffocate. The attack missed. Rybignus
Goodbye,
has dealt
Vipisla.
75 damage to foe Vipisla. Foe Vipisla has been defeated. Rybignus
I
gained
love this music.
339 experience
Me
points.
too.
Ishkonite Lawrenson is about to summon
Awesome
Hilma.
music.
Do you want to substitute your man? Select the Manamon to use. Splash. Go. Splash. Lawrenson sent out a Hilima. Select an action. Splash has dealt 64 damage to
Goodbye,
Hilima.
Hilima.
Hilima has been defeated. Splash gained 200 and... Splash has increased to level 22. Health has
Holy
increased
cow.
by 2.
Nope.
Strength by 1. Splash now has 20
Sorry.
training points up. Ishkonite Lawrenson defeated. Crap. Obtained
Yes.
377
Yeah, you
points.
lost.
Yeah. Sorry.
There is no Boville centerpiece at this table. It is the only such table, though there are other tables where the Boville is on its side and has not yet been set right by the waiters. This table is fancier than many of the other tables. It seems reserved for the highest of the high class. The table isn't much to look at. There is a lot of food at the table, but nobody occupying the seats. Perhaps they got up to use the restroom. Select game saved.
Oh, that's weird that it spelled it out instead of saying the.
I wish that the
Yeah, I
stars
thought
had
that.
us what we wanted. We wouldn't have to use a tiny bit of force, and hey, we'd sit down and have a nice meal too. Ishkonite Portzir has challenged you to a battle. Portzir sent out a Vipisla and a Pyther.
Okay, we need to switch Manamon for this.
Rybignus. View yes. Ishkonite Portzir has challenged you to a battle. Portzir sent out a Vipisla and a Pyther. Go, Rybignus and Splash. Select an action for Rybignus. Choose a select Rybignus has dealt 45 damage to foe Vipisla. So in switch Manager, desist. Balderdash. Storm Jiminy, cancel. Balderdash, desist. Go, desist. Foe Desist has been paralyzed. Foe Pyther used restrain. Desist's physical attacks are being restrained. Select an action for desist. Choose desecrate, shadow, ice cutter, ice, desecrate, foe Pyther. Desist. Physical. Desist has dealt 56 damage to Pyther. Foe Pyther has been defeated. Rybignus gained 100. Splash gained. Desist. Portzir sent out a Vibrogen. Select an action for Rybigness. Select the target. Rybigness has dealt 75 damage to foe Vipisla. Foe Vipisla has been defeated.
Not
Rybigness
critical
gained
hits today.
100.
Yeah.
Select an action for desist. Choose a move. Ice Pelt. Ice Cutter. Desecrate. Shadow. Special attack. Desist. Desist has dealt 45 damage to foe Vibrogen. Select an action for Rybigness. Rybigness has dealt 21 damage to foe Vibrogen. Foe Vibrogen has been defeated. Rybigness gained 136. Ishkonite Corpsea defeated. Perhaps more
Hell yeah.
force is necessary. Obtained 384 gold. There is a coat hanging over one of the chairs. The table isn't much to look at. Select inputs. Game saved. Select. I always looked for a savior from the drought, and then I found Eshkon. He goes from
Last
town
one,
to
I
town,
believe.
looking for followers and illustrating his power by blessing us with miraculous rainfall. Ishkonite Danerva has challenged you to a battle. Danerva sent out a pixar.
Okay, let's...
Oh geez, another one. Holy crap.
I know. Oh well, he ain't gonna last very long.
Yeah, exactly.
Desist, Manja, views. Ishkonite Danerva has challenged you to a battle. Danerva sent out a pixar. Go, Manja. Critical.
Yeah,
Manja has
like that.
dealt 194 damage to foe.
Yeah, take that.
Defeated.
Yeah.
204. Ishkonite Danerva is about to summon Wolfseer.
Okay, Wolfseer is the transformation of Pixar.
Manja has dealt 63 damage to
Sayonara.
Wolfseer. Wolfseer has been defeated. Manja gained 450. Ishkonite Danerva defeated.
And there we
I
go.
must make Eshkon proud. I shall pinch myself as punishment for my failure. Ouch. This is for the Eshkon. Obtained 325 gold. Stop this nonsense. Eshkon shouted. You, boy. He said, pointing at me. What the heck are you doing? Who, me? I asked, knowing full well I was the target of his question. Yes, you. He said, shuffling his feet impatiently. Why are you attacking my followers? Well, because this perfectly fits the definition of a hold-up. I said, your followers are intimidating the customers, and as I found out, any attempt to talk with them results in a battle. But why does that bother you? He asked. I wouldn't hurt anyone, Parishka thought. But you see, a few years ago, I lost something that was very precious to me. More precious than anything else has ever been. And I'd do anything to get it back. Surely you could sympathize with that. What if, for example, your grandfather died when you were very young, and he only left you one possession to remember him by? Well, that's not my story, but what I have lost is even more important than what was lost in my little tale. I think I understand. I said, but there's a right way and a wrong way to go about things. Oh, I agree, kid, I agree. He said, but if you knew the whole story, well, you'd understand. What are you missing? I asked. Maybe I've seen it. It's not here. He said simply, we've checked the whole restaurant, it's not here. The mayor must have meant a different restaurant. I was going to ask what he meant by the mayor, But then I remembered that he had visited with the mayor of Vermicor after he caused it to rain. I started. How do you make it rain? Aha, astute question, my boy. He said, chuckling softly. I am, well, a very special man. What? I asked. I was born with special powers. He said, I'm not bragging, but I am indeed special. He said, frowning slightly. Some of my followers call me a chosen one, or a god, or a good person who is gifted with the weather. I don't know exactly what I am, but I was born with special powers, so it's all in how you look at it. When I met you in Vermicor, I wanted to believe that you were going to save our country from the 5-year-long drought. I said slowly, but something doesn't sit right with me, Eshkon. It just doesn't. You don't have the future of Kai'ar in mind at all. You're using your gift as a bargaining tool. But we all do that. He said, laughing as if what he said was obvious and I was a bit dim. A farmer, skilled at raising non-magical creatures and vegetables, uses this skill in order to earn money so that he can afford food to keep him alive. We all exchange our gifts for other people's gifts. It's called society. Yes, but... I said, this is different. How? He asked. I don't know, it just is. I said, unable to think on the spot. Okay. He said dismissively. Well, I hope you come to your senses and don't bother us if you see us again. That Ashkon guy really makes me
I can't
nervous.
promise that, as I would
thought
say.
aloud.
I can't
What
make
on
any
earth is
promises
he
I
up
can't
to?
keep, so don't ask.
Hey, loser. A familiar voice said. I whirled around. Byron. I said, rather surprised. Yeah, it's me, whatever. He said, listen, did you see that guy who just left this restaurant, Eshkon? I asked, is that his name? Byron said softly, Eshkon, right. Thanks a lot, maybe you're good for something.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
What is up
ouch.
with everybody?
Jeez, what a jerk.
I love this
Select
music.
an option in
Yes, me too.
game saved. Select.
My only worry is getting copyrighted again.
Okay, so before you leave the restaurant, if you speak to Madame Boville, she will give you a little reward for what we did.
They're really gone. I can hardly believe it. Here, take a Madame Boville's specialty as a gift. Aaron received Madame Boville's meat pie from Madame Westwood. Aaron stored the Madame Boville's meat pie in the status pocket. Thanks again, stranger.
Okay, so Madame Boville's meat pie are quite good because what they will do is they
You're
will
pretty sure the smudge on this table was...
they will remove stats from
The
a
table has been
Manamon.
thoroughly cleaned.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Solve opening.
Okay, one more thing I want to try and do before I hit the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can do. Great.
Select subscribing desist. View your select in save. Game saved. Select. Hello, Aaron. Ojma said, looking up.
Oh,
at
look
his
who-
Oh, it's Ogma.
Boogie. I said cheerily. What's up? Just looking at the ocean. He said softly. The sound of the waves, the visual beauty of it. It is a masterpiece. I guess it's nice. I said. Ojma said, running his fingers through his hair. I'm waiting to sail to Ithnil City. Why are you heading there? I asked. Inspiration. He said, raising his arms above his head and letting them fall back into his lap, among other things. He added, you know what this sea breeze does to me. What's that? I asked. It makes me want to battle. He said, grinning. Will you indulge me? Sure.
Oh, if we must. We'll indulge you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He said, try.
You're gonna lose, though.
Battling with such an oceanic backdrop. So beautiful. Let's go. I can hardly wait. Ojma has challenged you to a battle. Ojma sent out a meta laugh.
Ah, he's actually using something different.
Select, choose a move. Ice cut, desist. Desist has dealt 56 damage to foe Metalaf. Foe Metalaf has been defeated. Desist gained 251 experience points. Ojma is about to summon Q binaural. Do you want to substitute your no? Ojma sent out a Q binaural. Search, Critical. Desist has dealt 157 damage to foe Q binaural.
Okay, that is the transformation of Yarkshine.
Desist gained 408. Desist has increased to level 24. Health has increased by 3. Strength by. Desist now has 8 training points after gaining 8 training points. Desist is now capable of using the spell Compact, but Desist already do so Compact.
What
The
the?
user compacts itself. It increases the user's strength and defense stats by 1 stage.
Nah, turn waster.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Desist chose not to learn the spell Compact. Ojma defeated. Obtained 140 gold. What a battle that was. Ojma said, his voice going a bit high. Thank you for creating that artistic expression with me. I'm going to see if I can find someone to take me to Ithnil City now. Good luck wherever you end up.
Now, I've found out from research that Itmel City that Ojma is referring to is actually in Quinset, which we will be visiting briefly later in the game. Okay, so it's now time.
Manamon Marketplace. Solve over
To
Manamon Marketplace.
purchase a few items.
Select in the items. Status. Herb. 24.
Oh, actually, we've got enough.
Hi there. Sell. Status. Items. Earth treasure rare jewel. 1. This item will sell for 3,500 gold. Items. Treasure chest ultra incap earth net. 1. This item will sell for 200 and items. Nature net. This items. Cancel. Is there anything else I can select? Meganet. Strong herb. 600 and pound. 13. 8,004. 10. 6,005. Thanks. No. Is there anything else I can help you with? Buy. Select. Megaphone. 5,000 gold.
Okay, so megaphone is for sound type Manamon.
A device used to amplify the effects of sound type moves. All
I think I
sound
got
type
the
attacks
megaphone
receive
in
a
Manamon 1.
25% boost in damage.
Yes,
I
you
equipped
would
it.
have done.
I equipped it to my
Wooden helmet. 3,008.
shingle.
Fairy suit.
Or whatever it's
With
called.
Little wand version 2. Wooden helmet. This helmet offers good defenses at a reasonable price. The wearer, however, should watch out for flame attacks as they will inflict 50% more damage.
Now, one thing I'm going to tell you about this game, if you are not aware of it, but if you've played the first game, then you will. Even though some of this equipment, you may think, do you know what, this sounds really good. It's actually
It may not be.
Because some equipment, and I will tell you this right now, has major penalties like there's some equipment later in the game which increases all your stats majorly, but it lowers your speed by something ridiculous like 60 or 70%. So that's where equipment can get you in this game. So just be very, 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 very careful at what you're buying. Because
make sure you check the stats of that equipment before you actually take it by pressing in.
And also by pressing like T or S or D or F, because by doing that you can check magic attack, magic defense. Magic attack is T, strength is S, speed is F, defense
I think is D, right?
Yeah.
Plus 0% critical rate.
Critical rate is R. I'm not sure what magic defense is, however. I'll have to look at that. But
I think it's L, but I'm not sure.
no, that's a level.
Oh, that's level.
I might. Hold on now. No,
I can't remember.
Okay, so we bought what we need in the marketplace, so let's exit.
Solvo Peninsula. Manor Hotel. Solvo Peninsula.
Okay, so we've healed up. Okay,
Solvo Stadium.
here we go. Now,
Select save game. Game saved. Select an option.
so to start with, speak to this person, and he will explain how this stadium works. Because in some stadiums, as you're going to find out now, you may have to do a task or a puzzle. So let's see what this guy has to say.
In order to cross the water ahead, you will need to ride a boat. The boat won't stop for you though, so be ready to step on and off of it as soon as you can. You will hear the sound of dirt to indicate land when in water.
Right, so, as he has explained...
Excuse me.
There's no doubt Brooklyn's stadium has the neatest design of them all. I plan to prove we've also got the most prepared tamers. Fisher Fortunato has challenged you to a battle. Fortunato sent out a Finaut. Go, desist. Desist has dealt 41 damage to Fofinaut. Its team is being protected from status ailments. Desist has dealt 44 damage to Fofinaut. Fofinaut has been defeated. Desist. Fisher Fortunato is about to summon Torto. Do you want to suck? No. Fortunato sent out a Torto. Desist has dealt 47 damage to Faux Torto. Faux Torto has been defeated. Desist gained 230. Fisher Fortunato defeated.
Okay, even though this is a watertight stadium, decides to actually own it. Now, I do have...
Yeah.
The boats are neat.
I do have an electric type, but unfortunately I was stupid.
The boats.
Right, so let's get cracking. So, when you're at the water, what you want to do is you want to hold the up arrow down, and the boat will come and pick you up.
This is how I'm paying for the repairs. Sailor Jim has challenged you to a battle. Jim sent out a Friggle. Go. Desist. Desist has dealt 48 damage to foe Friddle.
Oh, dang.
Friddle. Desist strength was decreased by 1 stage. Desist has dealt 50 damage to foe Friddle. Foe Friddle has been defeated. Desist
God, Decisive is doing well.
Sailor Jim is about to summon Hipplish. No, Jim sent out a Hipplish. Though Hipplish's discourage ability has decreased.
Now, I will tell you
Desist's
now,
speed by
Hipplish
1
is a
stage.
great Manamon.
Select an
Because it
action.
transforms into Waveotomus. And what I'm going to say is,
Desist
that
has
thing
dealt
is
50
a
damage to
tank.
foe Hipplish. Foe Hipplish.
Yeah. Especially when it becomes Waveotomous.
Oh,
Hipplish
yeah.
is pretty weak right now, but once it becomes Waveotomous, it's pretty good.
Desist has dealt 48 damage to foe.
I'm surprised
Foe Hipplish has been
that
defeated. Desist gained
Decisive is
200.
blitzing
Sailor
this
Jim defeated.
stadium so
Wow,
far.
I'd need every curse
I
word
know.
in the language to express what I'm going to do to you. Obtained 122
Oh,
gold.
nice. Come on, man.
Oh,
Okay, so we have crossed the water. So, we have a force field, which, and if you can hear, there is also a switch.
I had trouble with this part right here.
So what you've got to do, you've got to go to the western water, take the boat. I'm going to take a risk
Select
here.
Game saved. So view your splash. Desist. Swap. Storm. Bulk. Storm. View. Why can't we swim and challenge you to fights on the boat? Swimmer Sean has challenged
That'd
you
be
to
unfair.
battle. Sean sent out
I know,
a
right?
message. Go. Storm Gymanit. Storm Gymanit is ignoring you. Phone.
Ah, crap.
Storm Gymanit's defense and magic defense were decreased by 1 stage. Storm Gymanit is ignoring you.
Dang.
Olasish has dealt 2 damage to Storm Gymanit. Choose a move. Storm Gymanit is ignoring you.
Ooh, crap.
Olasish has dealt 5 damage to
Okay,
Storm
let's
Gymanit.
switch.
Choose a move. Elect. Storm Gymanit is ignoring you. Olasish
Let's
used
reload
Kozak.
and try this again.
There you go.
Splash. Storm.
If not, then Decisive can take care of it.
Swimmer Sean has challenged you to a battle. Sean sent out a Lussish. Olasish is level 17. Go. Storm Gymanit.
Oh, crap.
Storm Gymanit has dealt 66 damage
Oh,
to Olasish.
it worked.
Olasish has
It
been
actually
defeated.
worked.
Storm Gymanit gained
Holy crap.
252 experience points. Swimmer Sean is about to summon Lussish. No, Sean sent
Will
out
it work
a
again?
Lussish.
Yeah, I hope.
Storm
Yeah!
Heck yes!
Storm Gymanit has dealt 75 damage.
Nice!
Lussish has been defeated. Storm Gymanit gained 250.
Oh
Storm
shit.
Gymanit has increased to
He's
level
just leveled up
27.
again.
Oh,
Health
crap.
has increased by 3, strength by 2. Storm Gymanit now has 2 training points after gaining
Oh, well,
2
doesn't
training
matter.
points. Storm Gymanit is
Yeah.
now capable of using the spell Super Spark, but Storm Gymanit already knows
Oh,
fire
heck
spells.
yeah.
Do you want fire electric shock?
Okay, so Electric Shock is
40
effect points. Super Spark, however,
90 effect points. The user releases a powerful burst of electricity at the foe. It may paralyze. Electric shock. Storm Gymanit can no longer use the spell Electric Shock. Storm Giminate is now able to use the spell Super Spark. Swimmer Sean defeated. See, I fight better in my own element, so I DV1 if we've been fighting in the water. Obtained 114 gold.
Okay, I've got to remember now what
Select
to do.
Game
I
save.
believe that
I don't think there's a boat on this side.
no.
You have to flip the switch first and lower the third boat.
That's right. Yes, you're right.
That's what I figured. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that.
So how do you get to the switch?
And I can't remember exactly how I got there. Oh, there's a little gap where you run into the girl that says, psst, you know.
Yeah.
There's a little
I
gap
can
that you
hear
have to
a
go through.
tamer.
Sorry.
No,
my
fought her. Fought him, her, whatever. Let's explore this area. Right, so there's the fourth. Let's go back across this way.
That might have been what I had to do, but I can't remember for sure. Oh, God, it's been a while since I did this part.
Don't worry. Aha! Yes, there is a gap. You're right.
Mhm.
Select input
So you'll be going north, I think.
South.
I mean, excuse me, south. Yeah.
You're dripping on me. This is why water stadiums suck. Swimmer Jared has challenged you to a battle. Jared sent out a Finaut.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Storm Giminate. Storm Giminate has dealt 135 damage to
Oh,
Finaut.
yes, nice.
Finaut has been defeated. Storm Giminate gained 200. Swimmer Jared defeated. You're turning the whole stadium into a swimming pool. Go dry off. Obtain 60 gold.
Okay, so what you needed to do there was a gap in the south wall. Follow the south wall south, and we have a switch, which disables the force field. So now we head east, back across the water. So just keep holding the right arrow down and hitting the water, and eventually the boat will come and pick us up.
Right, I'm back.
Okay, so I've disabled the force field now. So
There it is.
So now we've disabled the force field.
Now you should be able to get to the switch.
Now we can head north and flip this switch.
Boat 3 has been lowered into the water.
There you go.
So now boat 3 has been lowered. All we have to do now is go back across here.
Oh crap, and you just missed the boat by like a second.
No, I got it.
Oh,
So now we have to get the northern boat across to where the leader is. And here's the leader.
Select input save game. Game saved. Select.
Okay, here we go.
Good very early morning. Fo in full stadium leader uniform greeted. Did you have fun riding my boats? Yes, I did. No, they were annoying. Yes, I did. That's the spirit. I wish more
I
challenges.
wonder what happens if you answer no, they were annoying.
I'm very proud of this
I know,
stadium.
right?
My sister
Yeah.
used to be the stadium leader, but she quit to become a police
I never
officer
thought of
in
that.
another town. I was more than happy to take her place. Oh, I might have forgotten to introduce myself. I am Brooklyn, and I hold the Aqua Blue Tide key. Are you ready to fight me? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Then
let's
go.
do this.
Stadium leader Brooklyn
Heck
has
yeah.
challenged you to a battle. Brooklyn sent out a Hiplish. Ho Hiplish is level 20. Go, Storm Gymanite. Ho Hiplish's discourage ability has decreased Storm Gymanite speed.
Oh yeah,
by
while you
one
were away,
stage.
Storm
Select
Gemini
action for Storm
just absolutely
Gymanite.
slaughtered a tamer's one Manamon and did 135
Oh,
damage.
sweet.
Storm
Sweet.
Gymanite is ignoring you. Ho Hiplish has dealt 13 damage to Storm
crap.
Gymanite. Storm, the move does not affect Fo Hiplish. Fo Hiplish
Oh, God.
used down. It started to rain. Tube, fire breath. Super speed.
Oh, of course it won't, because it's
Special.
Earth.
Effect points 90.
Oh.
UP remaining.
Okay, let's restart that.
Hang on.
Her. So it won't
Alright,
have
just a
any
second.
effect. Herb. Silt splash. Storm giant. View. Silt swap. Splash. Rye bigness. Manja.
Let's see if Manja can take
View
this
your
swing
part
out.
select. Did you that? Stadium leader Brooklyn has challenged you to a battle. Brooklyn sent out a Hiplish. Go, Manja. Though Hiplish's discourage ability has decreased Manja's speed by one stage. Rookie kick, fighting. Manja has dealt 23 damage to Fo Hiplish. Fo Hiplish used Tidal Wave. Fo Hiplish has dealt 17 damage to Manja. Manja has dealt 23 damage to Fo Hiplish. Fo Hiplish has dealt 17 damage to Manja. Select match in the items, status, and scorch.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Strong. Manja swallowed the strong herb, healing 34 health. Fo Hiplish has dealt 18 damage to Manja.
Oh, shoot.
Manja has dealt 24 damage to Fo Hiplish.
Okay, one down.
Hiplish has been defeated. Manja gains 300.
Yeah.
Stadium leader Brooklyn is about to summon Friggle. Duke Silk Splash Driving Storm Jump Voltage Desist. Go. Desist. Brooklyn sent out a Friggle.
So Friggle, if you are not aware, is water and electric type.
Desist has dealt 38 damage to Fo Friggle. Fo Friggle
Oh,
used
yes.
Splash. Select. Desist has dealt 78
Goodbye,
damage
Friggle.
to Fo Friggle. Fo Friggle has been defeated. Desist gained 500. Desist has increased to level 25. Health has increased. Desist now has 13 training. Stadium leader Brooklyn is about to summon Angelish.
Okay, now,
Do you want to substitute?
Angelish
your
is the transformation of Lussish, and this thing, if you're not leveled prepared for it, is a real pain.
Yes. Select Desist.
Yes.
Cat Manja. Splash. Rye big. Storm Go. Storm Gymanite. Brooklyn. sent
Please
out
don't
an Angelish.
ignore.
Select
Because what this
Yeah.
can do is, this can do a move called Restoring Light, which every time you hit it, it will regain health.
Storm Gymanite is ignoring you.
Oh, no. It's ignoring. Oh, crap.
Come on.
Angelish has dealt 3 damage to Storm Gymanite. Storm Gymanite is ignoring you.
Oh, crap.
Fo Angelish starts regaining health.
Yep, there it goes.
Storm Giminate is ignoring you. Fo Angelish. Fo Angelish has dealt 3 damage to Storm Giminate. Storm Giminate is ignoring you.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Storm Giminate's
dead.
defense and magic defense were decreased by 1 stage. Storm Giminate is ignoring you. Storm Giminate's defense and magic defense were decreased by 1
Actually,
stage.
though,
In sweets at Baltic desist. Go.
fine.
Desist.
You want to be annoying? Ooh,
Fo
not good.
Angelish has dealt 9
Oh, crap.
damage to desist. Desist has dealt 138 damage.
Whoa! Okay, he took it out.
Defeated.
Please.
Storm Giant
Holy.
gained 270. Stadium leader.
And there we have it.
defeated. I'm drowning in the excitement. Obtained 1,232
Dang.
gold. Your skill is noticeably developed for only your 2nd stadium battle. How do you think you performed? Perfectly.
Do you know why our skill is like that, though? Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
we are over-leveled.
Well,
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
own something, you own it. I like it. It is true. You work well with your Manamon partners. So, as a symbol of this accomplishment, I present you with the Tide Key. Arun received the Tide Key. Arun stored the Tide Key in the other item's pocket. As all stadium leaders do, I not only give you a token of the past, I give you a symbol of the future. Something you can actually use against my comrades in other stadiums. Arun received a vapor garment. Arun stored the vapor garment in the equipment pocket.
Okay, this is a good
This
piece of
red garment
equipment.
will protect one
Yes,
of
it
your
is.
flame, water, or power type Manamon from most of the common status ailments, like sleep, scorch, paralysis, poison, death plague, confusion, you name it. You can view its description with the N key in your inventory in order to learn more about it. And now, I will watch your retreating back and wonder to myself, have I just fought the next stadium master? Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
Even though that equipment is good, I'm not going to equip it because the equipment we've got right now is superior.
It sa-
Yeah, definitely.
saved. Select.
So let's make our way out. Okay, so we are back on dry land.
Solho Peninsula.
Let's go and heal at the hotel.
Yep, definitely.
Manor Hotel. Or Solho Peninsula.
so
Astrid, hello. I am about to sail for Shadow Canyon. Would you like to ride with me to Shadow Canyon? Yes.
okay, so a word of warning before we head off to Shadow Canyon. Once you go to Shadow Canyon, you cannot come back. So
Yeah, you're stuck there.
So if there's anything you want to do in the surrounding areas, I suggest you do it before you head to Shadow Canyon. But I have nothing, there is nothing that we need to do here, so let's go.
Then come on.
Oh, I thought we were going to go to the Polar Requiem. Or Polar Preserve, I mean.
Oh shit. Oh bugger.
Oh, well.
Oh, we could go there later, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait till we get the copter and then we can just fly places.
There we go, yeah.
This is Shadow Canyon.
Angeline, run for
Astrid
level
said,
as it is.
This place always
Yeah,
costs
definitely.
heaps, so I'm sorry, but I won't
Run
be
for level.
sticking around. I've endured
Yeah,
many
we
trials on sea, but I'm not prepared to be picked apart by ghosts and skeletons on land. It's... I started a ghost town. She asked. Well, yeah. I said nervously. Not just a ghost town though. The ruins over there, look. They look more like the ruins of a castle. Well, of course they look like the ruins of a castle. They're ruins of a castle. Astrid said, rather amused. Like I said, I've really got to be going around, but I certainly wish you the best of luck.
Okay, so welcome to Shadow Canyon.
In save. Game saved. Select. Dilapidated marketplace.
Okay, so there is no actual merchant here, but what there is a machine.
It's a vending machine type object. Its purpose appears to be to replace shop workers. It can still be used, even though this city has been abandoned for who knows how long. What impressive technology. Shadow Canyon shopping assistant is loaded. Please make your selection. By select the item. Gas mask, 2,000 gold. Speed anklet, 4,500. Flyer, the super encounter down. What smelling salt, Paratsko anti-strop herb, Meganet, Manane, 100 gold. A feral level 14 skeleton attacked you. Ghost Manja. Rookie kick. Manja has dealt 41 damage to
See,
Ghost
we're over leveled.
Skeleton has been defeated. Victory. Manja gained 152. Obtained 32 gold.
Yeah, so no matter where you are in this place, you will get random battles.
Shadow Canyon.
Sorry, my dog was barking, so I had to mute. Otherwise, it would come through this.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter. Oh, I hate
Oh, I
that.
hate rats all.
Rookie kick. Critical. Manja has dealt 75 damage to Faratsal.
It didn't last long.
Has been defeated. Victory. Manja gained 150 experience points. Manja has increased to level 22. Health has increased by 2, strength by 1, defense by 1, magic attack by 2, magic defense by 1 and speed by 2. Manja now has 5 training points up. Manja is now capable of using the spell Black Bite, but Manja already knows. Do select the sneer, rookie punch, 30 effect, focus. Black Bite 65 effect, rookie punch. Manja can no longer use the spell Rookie Punch. Manja is now able to use the spell Black Bite. Obtained 36 gold. Select not view splash. Rybignis. View house is the only house that doesn't look like it could collapse at any moment. Well, me and my son Pedro are researching varieties of Manamon within a given species. Manamon can sometimes have alternate forms. Sometimes these forms aren't significantly different, sometimes they are. Anyway, all this to say, we stay here 5 months out of the year, so we try to keep the house looking decent. It seems I've piqued your interest. About what? My house or my alternate form research? Oh, but of course, forgive me, I definitely know the answer to that one. It's my research, isn't it? Well, I could talk your ear off for ages about my research. I don't suppose you've ever heard of a hypermanamon, have ya? Well, they're a type of alternate form, but they're much more powerful than normal Manamon. Right now, I'm investigating claims that a hypermanamon was seen around Shadow Canyon. If you see one, be careful.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't mind my dad. He'll talk anyone's ear off about our research. Shadow Canyon.
So you head west from the house. And then head south a little
Oh,
bit.
sorry.
No, it's alright. For Angeline, it's fine. And then head north.
Okay.
Hotel.
This is the abandoned hotel. Now, a note here. You can't go online. However, there is a
Select
locked
instant
chest.
Game saved. Select. The chest is tightly locked. Use a treasure. Aaron found 2 revives. Aaron stored the revives in the status pocket. Aaron found an element guard. Aaron stored the element guard in the equipment pocket. Shadow Canyon.
Right, so, now, there is an abandoned I always get lost in that place.
Me too.
Do we go there, do we show it off, or do we do it later? There's a locked chest there, but I've run out of keys.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I get lost in there too. So, it's completely up to you.
We'll do it later once we've got...
The pocket copter, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll explain. Let's explain. There is an abandoned stadium, which you can visit here. However, the only real thing of interest that is there is a locked treasure chest. And I just used the key in the hotel to get 2 revives and an element guard. Now, the 2 revives are going to be very useful because of something that is coming up in this place. So now we are going to head back east and we are going to head into the castle.
A feral level 15 outlaw attacked you. Go.
After we deal with these guys.
Rybigness has dealt 32 damage to foe outlaw. Foe outlaw. Rybigness strength was decreased by 1 stage. Rybigness has dealt 32 damage to foe outlaw. Foe outlaw has been defeated. Victory. Rybigness gained 100. Obtained 35 gold.
So head north a little bit.
A fair go, Rybigness. Rybigness has dealt 24 damage to foe skeleton. Foe skeleton has dealt 4 damage to Rybigness.
Even though these are skeletons, they sound like cats.
I know, I was just gonna say that too. I thought that too when I played.
Skeleton has been defeated. Victory. Rybigness gained 100. Rybigness has increased to level 22. Health
Oh,
has
heck yeah.
increased. Rybigness now has 14 training points after gaining 8 training points. Obtained 32 gold.
Okay, so now that is a creepy sounding door. Let's
Yeah.
head into the castle of Doom.
Great Hall. Is someone there? Hello. Oh crap. The ghost of a man flickered into existence, and just as quickly disappeared again. Hello. Who are you? The ghost flickered into existence closer to me, and disappeared again. Okay, I'm really freaked out. I said aloud. It's
Yeah.
funny how quickly I doubt I even saw that ghostly figure. I did see a ghost, right? An older man, in a suit, a bit of a beard, shortish hair. I didn't just imagine it, I'm sure.
Okay, so this is a hallway,
Select.
and
There is dust an inch deep on all the tables. That's funny. You'd think
Well, it's
there
the Great
would be
Hall,
even
so
more dust based on the
the hallway
shape
was
of this
north.
place.
right, so let's explore.
There is dust an inch deep on all the tables. That's funny. You'd think there would be. A feral level 15 Torchin attacked you. Go, Rybigness. Select fleet. Rybigness makes a break for it. Rybigness
Okay,
escaped.
right, so torching is a...
Select Splat Manja, Stormchuck Balderdash. View your.
Actually, hold
Select
on.
Ghost
view
and
your
flame
party,
type, I believe.
Balderdash.
Yeah.
Go, Balderdash. Boulder back. Balderdash has dealt 42 damage to Foe Marlaunt. Foe Marlaunt used Charge of Fury. Foe Marlaunt has dealt 8 damage to Balderdash. Balderdash has dealt 41 damage to Foe Marlaunt. Foe Marlaunt has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash gained 332 XP. Obtained 46 gold. A feral level 15. Go, Balderdash. Select Balderdash has dealt 138 damage to Foe
Whoa!
Torture has
yeah.
been defeated. Victory. Balderdash gained 100. Obtained.
I don't normally
38
like
gold.
stone types, but I have to say, this thing is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've never really used the stone types either.
A feral. Go, Balderdash. Flee. Attack you. Balderdash has dealt 59 damage to Foe Spirist. Foe Spirist has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash gained 160 experience points. Obtained 36 gold.
Right, the first room we are going to enter in this haunted castle is the Royal Bed Chamber.
Royal Bed Chamber. Two skeletons lay in the bed, dust pooled on their chests.
And this place gives me the creeps. I don't know about you.
Yeah, just a bit.
Balderdash. Rockhead, quick flick, boulder bash, guard up, Balderdash has dealt 48 damage to foe Spirist. The attack missed. Balderdash has dealt 47 damage to foe Spirist. Foe Spirist has been defeated. Victory. Obtained 42 gold. Select. Moves. Move, boulder, what action, swap, guard up. Move, view your, select an option. A fair go, Balderdash. Select you, guard up. Balderdash has dealt 45 damage to foe Gulad. Foe Gulad has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash obtained 32 gold.
I did capture one of those, but I don't know how good they are. I never really used it that much.
Apparently,
Gulad.
they're very good.
Hmm.
But it takes them a while to get going.
Yeah.
A fair go, Balderdash. Balderdash has dealt 50 damage to foe Gulad. Foe Gulad has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash has increased to level 21. Balderdash now has 53 training. Obtained 34 gold. Go, Balderdash. Select. Balderdash has dealt 117 damage to foe Torchin. Foe Torchin has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash obtained 42 gold.
Oh, dang it, you've got a chest there, no key.
Go, Balderdash.
I don't think the one in here is locked. I might be wrong though.
Choose him. Balderdash has dealt 114 damage to foe Torchin. Foe Torchin has been defeated. Victory. Obtained 42 gold. Go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped.
I can hear the chest, but I think it's behind the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped.
There's a little gap right there. I bet you go through that and get to it.
The door won't budge.
Ah,
Go, Balderdash.
never mind.
Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped.
If you need to go or something,
Balderdash.
come back in a bit. Right.
dealt 56 damage to foe Spirist. Foe Spirist has been defeated. Victory. Obtained 36 gold. Great Hall. Go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Servants' quarters.
If I remember correctly, there's a couple items in here.
Yeah, there are.
Balderdash.
Not sure what, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I can't remember what either.
Balderdash has dealt 126 damage to foe Torchin.
Holy.
Torchin has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash obtained 40 gold.
Okay, so that, what you can hear is a metal post. Once you get the rope, you can climb that, and that is where you can catch the Manamon Pandorit.
I didn't catch it. I ended up defeating it, so I kind of sucked on that part.
Defeated. Victory. Obtained 38
It's not
gold.
that great.
And then I defeated the one in the
Aaron found
frozen
the bone
hinterlands
dagger.
also.
Stored the bone dagger in the equipment pocket.
Oh, bone dagger.
Yeah.
Go,
Sheesh.
Balderdash. Balderdash has dealt 105 damage to foe Torchin. Foe Torchin has been defeated. Victory. Obtained 42 gold. Effect go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped.
Okay.
A feral level 17 Torchin attacked you. Go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Great Hall. Storage room. It's an old moldy box of old moldy rags. It is nailed to the ground and cannot be moved. It is...
Okay, I've never been in here.
Go, Balderdash.
I came in here. Nothing really in there.
Balderdash makes a break.
Is there no items in here?
Balderdash escaped.
I don't know. There might be hidden items, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Okay.
It is... Go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Aaron found a total cure. Aaron stored the total cure in the status pocket.
Okay, so if you examine the box on the west side,
The box...
you can find a total cure.
Oh, so there is an item in there.
Go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped.
Okay, that's it from this room.
Great Hall.
And I think there are some items on the big table in the north of the Great Hall.
Feral let go.
I think.
Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. This large ancient table is designed to seat many people. Though it is old and crumbling, there is still something magnificent about it. Arun found a total cure. Arun stored the total cure. Pleasure chamber. Splinters stick out of the
Oh, this
bench
is the
everywhere.
fun one.
Okay, so this is the
Select
pleasure
your-
chamber.
View your party. Balderdash. Swap. Select Splash. Splash is level 22. Splash's training points 27. View your party. Select even. Health. Defense has increased by 1. Select the health. Base 52. View your Balderdash. Select swap. Manja. Storm Giant Manja. Manja is level 22. View your party.
Gotta be careful of this room.
So, that noise to your south is a pit.
You might want to save too.
The room looks to be a hybrid between a theatre and a stadium. This bench is obviously the best seat in the room for viewing the hole in the ground.
Okay, so save your game here, because we have a fight coming up.
Splash. Select. Splash makes a break for it. Splash escaped. Loner Pit.
Oh,
Likes. 2 lion.
you forgot to
lion.
save.
They don't
Bummer.
look very
They'll,
happy.
I think they'll die quite easily.
Yeah, that's true.
Feral level 20 Ghost Loner attacked you. You are battling 2 Ghost Loner. Loner is a Manamon. It's the transformation of another Manamon called Leonra. These, however, are not normal Loner. They are alternate forms of Loner, similar to how Hyper Mondavole was an alternate version of the Manamon Mondavole. These Ghost Loner have alternative physical descriptions to Loner, which you can hear by pressing N when focused on one of them. But since you likely don't know what normal Loner look like, you can press Shift plus N to hear Loner's normal physical description. Good luck.
Okay, so I'll show you that.
Oh, that's an interesting tip. I didn't know that. I guess I missed
Is an
that.
alternate form of Loner. It looks the same as this species, except it is thinner and has translucent skin which allows you to see through to its skeletal form beneath. Loner is the size of a large jungle cat. It has a muscular build and large claws stemming from its paws. Its fur is light brown and has a mane that offers additional camouflage against the background of its natural environment.
Okay, so that is the
Flash and Manja.
description of
Select an action
both
for Manja.
Loner
Attack.
and Ghost Loner.
Sneer, Shadow, Black Bite, Undead, Sharp, Rookie Kick. The attack missed. Foe Ghost.
Okay.
Foe Ghost Loner has dealt 11 damage to Splash. Select an action for Splash. Attach. Select. Splash has dealt 46 damage to Foe Ghost Loner. Foe Ghost Loner 2 used Quake. Foe Ghost Loner 2 has
Oh,
dealt
shit.
21 damage to Manja.
Oh!
Select an action for Manja. Attack. Choose. Select. The move does not affect Foe Ghost
Oh
Loner.
no, of course
Oh,
not.
crap. Oh, no.
Foe Ghost Loner has dealt 20 damage to Manja. Select an action for splash. Choose select. Splash has dealt 48 damage to Foe Ghost Loner. Foe Ghost Loner has been defeated. Foe Ghost Loner 2 used Quicken. Foe Ghost Loner 2's speed was increased by 1 stage. In Switz, Balderdash, Storm, Rybig, Desist. Go, desist. Foe Ghost. A sunstorm is brewing. Select an action for splash. Choose restoring light. Holy. Splash starts regaining health. Splash regained 5 health. The sunstorm continues on the battlefield. 3 damage. 4 damage. Select an action for desist. Choose a move. Ice cut. Desist.
Oh no!
Dealt 240 damage to Foe Ghost Loner.
240.
Has been defeated. Victory.
Holy.
Splash gained 190 experience points. Manja gained 190 experience points. Desist gained 190 experience points. Obtained 102 gold. Puff puff. That was close. I think I understand. The pleasure chamber is set up to allow the people who used to live here to watch other people get torn apart by Loner. How barbaric. But that sort of thing hasn't been common for thousands of years. And this castle is not even close to that old, is it? ... I froze. Hello. I whispered tentatively as I saw the ghost again, the ghost I had seen upon entering the castle originally. I didn't just imagine it, I knew I saw a ghost. But not a ghost Manamon. At least, it doesn't look like any ghost Manamon I've ever seen. It looks like a human. The ghost of a man. I tried to creep closer, but before I could get very far, the ghost vanished. The hole's too deep to climb out of. Looks like I won't be able to get back to the pleasure chamber, but there has to be another way out.
Okay, so let's heal.
Herb. Select Manja. Invent status. Strong. Set as quick slot 3. Quick item 3 has been set to the strong herb. Status. Select strong herb. Select Manja. Manja swallowed the strong herb, healing 41 health. Herb. Splash swallowed the herb, healing 9 health. Herb. Storm Rybignik. Desist. Desist swallowed the herb, healing 4 health.
Okay, so in order to get out of here, what you need to do is find a hidden switch in the west wall. So follow the west wall south a little bit, and you're hammering enter, and you will find a hidden switch. Flip that and head north, and you will hear a ladder. And now, when we use this ladder, we will end up in a new area.
Treasury.
Ah, the treasury. And you've got some tamers.
Select it. Game saved. Select.
Okay, so we have some tamers coming up here.
Select it. Game saved. Select. I always wanted to hunt ghosts. Now that I am, it's really satisfying. Ghost Hunter has challenged you to a battle. Hunter sent out a torch in. Go, splash. Select an action. Bubble. Splash has dealt 38 damage to Foe Torchin. Foe Torchin's magic defense was decreased by 1 stage. Photo. The attack missed. Splash has dealt 41 damage to Photorchin. Photorchin has been defeated. Splash gained 360. Ghost Hunter is about to summon Zinbat. Do you want to substitute your Manamon? No. Hunter sent out a Zinbat. Search. Freeze rings. Splash has dealt 44 damage to Foe Zinbat. Foe Zinbat used magic lights.
Uh-oh, not good.
Uh-oh, crap.
Splash has been confused. Splash is confused. Splash used freeze ring.
You know what I found works here is if you use the Madame Boville's meat pie, it cures the confusion.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Ghost Hunter defeated. I never threw myself as fiercely into Manamon battling as I did paranormal research. Obtained 125 gold.
Okay, so head south and we have another tamer.
Game saved. View, select, manager, Balderdash. View. I'm not gonna say it, but there's definitely a joke in my name. Ghost Hunter Buster has challenged.
Ghost Hunter Buster, I love that.
Yeah.
Go, Balderdash. Select. Balderdash has dealt 50 damage to Foe Skeleton. Foe Skeleton used Smite. Foe Skeleton has dealt 8 damage to Balderdash. Choose a move. Bold, guard up, rocket, quick, rolling, bold, rock. Balderdash has dealt 32 damage to Foe Skeleton. Balderdash's speed has increased by 1 stage. Foe Skeleton has been defeated. Balderdash gained 300. Balderdash has increased to level 22. Health has increased.
Okay.
Balderdash now has 60 training points. Ghost Hunter Buster defeated. I've been Ghost Bug. No, seriously, not gonna do it. Obtained 63 gold. Select view, select train, select the stat, select health, 0%. Clear plan. Select the statue with health, how 8 not 10. Success. Health has increased by 1. Health, strength, how 8 not 10. Success. No improvements are immediately select health, strength, defense, how 8 not 10. Success. No improvements are immediately select health, defense, magic attack, how 8 not 10. Success. No select it speed, magic defense, how 3 4 8 not 10. Success. No select evenly speed, how many 10. Success. Speed has increased by 1. Select the statue. Select an game saved. Obtain 250 gold. Arun found a max skill drink. Arun stored the max skill drink in the status pocket. Arun found a max UP restorative. Arun stored the max UP restorative in the status pocket.
Oh, that's a good item.
Effect go, Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. The chest is tightly locked.
Oh, crap.
Okay, I actually have never opened that one.
Balderdash.
I didn't realize how many chests were in there.
Balderdash makes a break.
No.
Balderdash escaped. The chest is tightly locked. The chest. Effect go. Balderdash. Flee. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Go. Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Select inputs. Game saved. Select. Go. Balderdash. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Go. Balderdash. Select. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Go. Balderdash. Select. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. A feral go. Balderdash. Select choose. Balderdash has dealt 69 damage to Fokiropatar. Fokiropatar has been defeated.
Chirocata is
Victory. Balderdash gained 100 and
ghost and
obtained
airtime.
41 gold. Go. Balderdash. Select fleet. Balderdash makes a break for it. Balderdash escaped. Select input. Game saved. Select view your swap. Select desist. View. A fair go. Desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Okay, shall we have more tamers to the west?
Select. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. A feral level go. Desist. Desist has dealt 120 damage to Fokiropatar. Fokiropatar has been defeated. Victory. Desist obtained 41 gold. Select input. Game saved. Seems like people have already come through here and taken most of the treasure, but there's quite a bit of loot they've missed. Ghost Hunter Kathleen has challenged you to a battle. Kathleen sent out a blurry. Go, desist. Desist has dealt 93 damage to Foglery. Foglery has been defeated. Desist gained 200. Ghost Hunter Kathleen defeated.
Okay,
I'll
that
get
was
to the
short.
treasure first. No. Obtain 61 gold.
Okay, you have a chest.
Okay, somebody's calling me, so 1 second. I'll be right back.
Go, desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, we're having dinner early, so it's ready. So I'm gonna have
Feral
to.
left, go,
Oh, you're having dinner early today.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Desecrate.
So if you're still playing when I come back, I will get back on. I'll leave the mic muted.
62 damage
Yeah.
to foe Spirist.
Well, I'm gonna go and fight.
Because
I'll go and fight.
Victory.
In a bit,
Desist
you
gained
know who in a bit.
182 XP.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if I don't,
All right.
hold on 1 sec.
I'll be-
Hold on, let me pause.
Audacity.
Okay.
Track view table. Track 1 row not selected. Manamon 2.
Okay.
Effect go, desist. Desecrate. Desist has dealt 102 damage to foe Torchin. Foe Torchin has been
So,
defeated.
we are now
Victory.
gonna head out of the treasury.
Obtained 42 gold. Go, desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. Go, desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Okay, so this is the exit of the treasury.
Hallway, hello. I know this is a very complicated area, but if you go straight down you will hear a door which will lead you to the royal bedchamber. From there, you can get to the Great Hall and out to Shadow Canyon, where you can heal up at the hotel. If you beat me in a battle, though, I'll heal you up right this minute. Nurse Callum has challenged you to a battle. Callum sent out a Hilima. Go, desist. Desist
These
has
nurses are
gained
very
81
useful
damage to
because
foe
they will
Hilima.
heal you
Foe
up,
Hilima has been
which is
defeated.
very good.
Desist gained 237 Nurse Callum is about to summon Torchin. Do you want to substitute? Select the Manamon to use. Desist. Manja Splash. Storm Giant Rybignet Balderdash. Go, Balderdash. Callum sent out a Torchin. Select choose rolling boulder. Balderdash has dealt 66 damage to foe Torchin. Balderdash's speed was increased by 1 stage. Foe Torchin has been defeated. Balderdash gained 300 and Nurse Callum defeated.
Okay, that was nice and straightforward.
Obtained 131 gold. Let me heal up your Manamon, as promised.
Okay, so this hallway, if you head south, will lead you back to the royal chamber.
Go. Desist. Flee. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Now, this door here, we head through.
Game saved.
Because the door to the west of us, which leads to Tower B, is currently locked.
Tiru, I am just a shadow, unless I want you to see me. Ninja Kid Sean has challenged you to a battle. Sean sent out a manja. Go. Desist. Select and choose a move. Desist has dealt 56 damage to foe manja. Foe manja has been defeated. Desist has increased to level 26. Desist now has 21 training. Ninja Kid Sean is about to summon manja. Select manja. Splash. Go. Manja. Sean sent out a manja. Select. Choose a move. Sharpen. Rookie kick. Manja has dealt 57 damage to foe manja. Foe manja has been defeated. Manja gained 300. Ninja Kid Sean defeated. I'm better at stealth than fighting. Obtained 136 gold. It's a small table. It would have been a nice place to sit of an afternoon for some delicious tea. Arun found the Tower B key. Arun stored the Tower B key in the other item's pocket. Select an option. Game saved. I'm concentrating. You broke my concentration. How am I supposed to research
I love this
paranormal
music.
things when dumb, stupid, annoying, self-absorbed little tamers come through and bother me? Ghost Hunter Friedrich has challenged you to a battle. Friedrich sent out a spirist.
Okay, let's use Boulder Dash for this.
Manja, Splat, Storm, Ryvigne, Balderdash. View your party. Ghost Hunter Friedrich has challenged you to a battle. Friedrich sent out a spirist. Go, Balderdash. Balderdash has dealt 44 damage to foe spirist. Foe spire. Balderdash has been confused. Balderdash is confused. Balderdash has dealt 44 damage to foe spirist. Foe spirist has been defeated. Balderdash gained 377 XP. Ghost Hunter Friedrich defeated.
Okay, so
Now
got
I'm
what we
totally
came
going
for
to
in
be able
here.
to focus on my research.
Okay,
Can't you hear my
if
voice
I was
just
you,
dripping with
I would now
sarcasm?
head back to the hotel.
70 gold.
Reason being, we have a boss fight coming up shortly, which is very difficult if you're not prepared for it.
Hallway.
However, I'm going to go straight for it.
It's locked. The lock is almost rusted away. but it still seems just strong enough to keep you from tugging it open. Use the Tower B key to unlock the door. Yes. Tower B. What in the world? Yikes. Spiders. 5 feral level 20 Gossalo attacked you. Gossalo is an 8-legged Manamon similar to a spider. On the back of its large white abdomen is a red marking resembling a single musical note. At the back of its abdomen are 2 tiny silk-spinning appendages that also stand out in red against Gossalo's otherwise white body, as does the creature's single red eye. Go, Balderdash, Manja, Splash, Storm Gymanit and Rybignis. Select an action for Balderdash, attack. Choose a select the target. Balderdash has dealt 90 damage to foe Gossalo. Foe Gossalo has been defeated. Select an action for Storm Gymanit, attack. Select Storm Gymanit has dealt 78 damage to foe Gossalo 2. Foe Gossalo 2 has been defeated. Select an action for Manja, attack. Choose a move. Rookie kick. Select Manja. Manja has dealt 11 damage to foe Gossalo 3. Select an action for Rybignis, attack. Choose select. Rybignis has dealt 45 damage to foe Gossalo 3. Select an action for Splash, attack. Splash has dealt 48 damage to foe Gossalo 3. Foe Gossalo 3 has been defeated. Foe Gossalo 5 used Suffocate. Foe Gossalo 5 has dealt 4 damage to Storm Gymanit. Foe Gossalo 4 used Feedback Shock. Foe Gossalo 4 has dealt 33 damage to Manja. Storm Gymanit suffered 5 trap damage from Suffocate. Select an action for Balderdash. Select. Balderdash has dealt 87 damage to foe Gossalo 4. Foe Gossalo 4 has been defeated. Storm Gymanit has dealt 78 damage to foe
And there we have it.
Foe Gossalo 5 has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash gained 220. Balderdash has increased to level 23. Health has increased by 2, strength by 2, defense by 2, magic attack by 1, magic defense by 2 and speed by 3. Balderdash now has 8 training points after. Balderdash is now capable of using the spell Protect, but Balderdash already knows. Select Guard Up. Rock and Roll, Quick Blade. Rock Guard Up. Balderdash is now able to use the spell Protect. Balderdash is now capable of using the spell Sturdy Stone, but Balderdash already Rock and Roll, Quick Blade. Rolling Stone. Quick Rock and Roll. Balderdash is now able to use the spell Sturdy Stone. Manja gained 220 experience points. Splash gained 220 experience points. Storm Gymanit gained 220 experience points. Rybignis gained 220 experience points. Obtained 225 gold. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something tells me I need to be prepared for anything when I explore this room.
Yes, and be prepared.
Select
You
it
must.
won't have any effect. Herb. Manja. Manja swallowed the herb, healing 33 health. Herb. Splash. It won't have any effect. Herb. Desist. Rybignis. It won't have any effect. Herb. Storm Gymanit swallowed the herb, healing 9 health. Select input. Game save.
Okay, so
select an option.
time to
Party.
set up for this
Invent
fight.
items. Status. Herb. 20. And revive. Strong herb. 13. Select not view your party. Balderdash. Manja. Select swap man. Select bulk cap desist. View your party. Balderdash. Desist. Splash. Select an option. Game saved. Select.
Okay, so
Save. Game saved. View desist. Trip. Select. Defense has increased by 1. Select.
157.
Select input.
6 notification.
okay, here we go. Let's do this.
The ghost I had seen twice before this time appeared directly in front of me. A shiver ran down my spine as I opened my mouth to speak. I don't know where I am. The ghost said before I could get the words out of my mouth. Please, young one, where am I? Eerie balls of light fell from his face. Was he crying? No, that didn't quite seem right. Where am I? The ghost demanded, becoming more and more unsettled. Is this not your manor? I asked. It is. He said. But it's all not right. It's mine, but not mine. It isn't yet it is. What on earth are you talking about? I said. My fear or apprehension, whichever you prefer to call it, was very quickly ebbing away. It was replaced with curiosity, and even a little frustration. You're in Diz Manor, which is located in Shadow Canyon, which is a small ghost town of an area next to a river which connects directly to the ocean. In a broader sense, you're in the country Kyara. Diz Manor I know, for I am Master Diz, but these other places. He said, scrunching up his face in pain or concentration. I couldn't tell which. I don't belong here. I don't know, Kyara. You don't know about Kyara? I asked, slowly. Stop playing games with me. The ghost raged. Take me home. Take me home. The tormented ghost advances, glaring meaningfully at you.
Okay, so
Master Diz is level 21. Master Diz is the ghostly form of an old man, wearing a rather formal-looking suit. He has the beginnings of a beard, and shortish hair on his head. He carries a staff in his hand. The staff occasionally disappears and reappears in his other hand. Go, Balderdash, desist and splash. Foe Master Diz has phased to stone. Foe Master Diz used bizarre illusion. Balderdash has become berserk. Balderdash is out of control. Balderdash used quick blade. Foe Master Diz was unaffected. Select an action for desist. Attack.
okay, so the way this fight works, he will switch to be vulnerable to a certain type each round. When he does this, you can only hit him with that type. Anything else you try and hit him with will not affect him. So, what I suggest you do for this is hit him with the type that he's vulnerable to, and then use the other 2 rounds to heal your Manamon, because I will tell you now, this guy hits pretty hard.
Invert status. Strong herb. Master herb. Total cure. 3. Select the character Balderdash. Balderdash uses the total cure, curing the ailment. Select an action for splash. Choose bubble, protect, restoring light. Splash used. Splash starts regaining health. Though mastered has phased to shadow. Though mastered is used staff slash. Though mastered has dealt 19 damage to Balderdash. Select an action for Balderdash. Attack. Choose a move. Though mastered was unaffected. Select an action for desist. Desecrate. Desist used. Desist has dealt 28 damage to foe mastered. Select an action for splash. Attack. Retribution. Holy. Foe mastered was unaffected. Foe mastered has phased to water. Foe mastered used eclipse rocket. Shadow damage. Foe mastered has dealt 78 damage to Balderdash. Balderdash has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Balderdash. Rybignis. Rybignis has 75 out of 7. Go. Rybignis. Select an action for desist. Attack. Choose a move. Death, ice pelt, downpour, water, It started to rain. Select an action for splash. Attack. Choose
Okay,
a
so
move.
what downpour does,
Retribution,
because the
holy,
way another
physical,
mechanic
effect
in this
points
game
0. Bubble,
is-
water, special, effect points 35, UP remaining 30.
Another mechanic in this game is weather. So if you use certain weather, certain attacks will do more damage. So I've just used downpour with Decist. So what that means is that water will do more damage and fire will do less damage.
Splash has dealt 12 damage to foe mastered. Foe mastered has phased to ice. Foe mastered used element assault. Foe mastered has dealt 7 damage to desist. Select an action for desist. Attack. Ice pelt. Death ice cutter. Desist has dealt 32 damage to foe mastered. Foe mastered's defense was decreased by 1 stage. Select an action for Rybignis. Attack. Foe mastered was unaffected. Select an action for splash. Attack. Freeze. Splash has dealt 12 damage to foe mastered. Foe mastered has phased to shadow. Foe mastered used stun bolt. Splash has been paralyzed. Select an action for desist. Attack. Foe mastered has 79% health. Select an action. Desist has dealt 29 damage to foe mastered. In status. Total. Select the action. Storm Giant Rybignis Man. Cancel. Bolt. Desist. Splash. Splash uses the total cure, curing the ailment. Select in status. Select desist. Desist swallowed the herb, healing 7 health. Foe mastered has phased to ice. Foe mastered used staff slash. Foe mastered has dealt 23 damage to splash. Select an action for desist. Attack. Choose a move. Ice. Desist has dealt 39 damage to foe mastered. Select an action for Rybignis. Attack. Invent status. Herb. 9. Select Submanja. Cancel. Boulder. Desist. Splash. Splash swallowed the herb. Healing 23 health. Select an action. Choose. Retro. Free. Splash has dealt 12 damage to foe mastered. Foe mastered has phased to water. Foe mastered used staff slash. Critical. Foe mastered has dealt 45 damage to Rybignis. Select an action for desist. Attack. Choose a move. Ice Cutter. Desecrate. Foam Studies was unaffected. Select an action for Rybignis. In status. Her at score. Paralysis. Smellings. Revive. Strong Herb. 13. Rybignis swallowed the strong herb, healing 45 health. Select an action for Splash. Bubble. Splash has dealt 12 damage to Foam Studies. The rainy weather has subsided. Foam Studies has phased to ice. Foam Studies used Stun Bolt. Splash has been paralyzed. Select an action for Desist. Attack. Choose a move. Ice Cutter.
So you hit him with ice.
Desist has dealt 40 damage to Foam Studies. Select an action for Rybignis. At invent status. Total cure 1. Mark strong revive. Smelling paralysis. Select the manager. Rybignis. Store Splash. Splash uses the paralysis vaccine, curing the ailment. Select an action for Splash. Splash has dealt 10 damage to Foam Studies. Foam Studies has phased to water. Foam Studies used Eclipse Rocket. Shadow damage. Foam Studies has dealt 30 damage to Rybignis. Select an action for Desist. Attack. Shoot. Snowstorm. Downpour. Water. It started to rain. Select an action for Rybignis. In status. Paralysis vaccine. Scan herb. X. Rybignis swallowed the herb, healing 30 health. Bubble. Splash has dealt 12 damage to Foam Studies. Foam Studies' magic defense was decreased by 1 stage. Foam Studies has phased to Shadow. Foam Studies used Element Assault. Foam Studies has dealt 18 damage to Splash. Select an action. Foam Studies has 39% health.
Okay, so he's at 39% health.
Shoot. Snowstorm. Desist has dealt 34 damage to Foam Studies. Select an action for inventory status. Herb. 17. Select Sit Manager. Run Storm. Splash. Splash swallowed the herb, healing 18 health. Select an action. Foam Studies was unaffected. Foam Studies has phased to water. Foam Studies used Staff Slash. Foam Studies has dealt 22 damage to Splash. Select an action for Desist. Attack. Foam Studies was unaffected. Select an action for Ride. Foam Studies was unaffected. Protect. Bubble. Splash has dealt 15 damage to Foam Studies. Splash regained 5 health. Foam Studies has phased to ice. Foam Studies used Eclipse Rocket. Shadow damage. Foam Studies has dealt 10 damage to Desist. Select an action for Desist. Attack. Choose Ice Cutter. Desist has dealt 38 damage to Foam Studies. Inventory status. Herb. Select the action. Splash. Splash swallowed the herb, healing 17 health. Select match. Freeze ray. Ice. Splash you. Splash has dealt 13 damage to Foam Studies. Foam Studies has phased to flame. Foam Studies used Staff Slash. Foam Studies has dealt 23 damage to Rybignis.
Okay, so he's almost dead now.
Foam Studies has 14% health.
14%.
Select an action for Desist. Attack. Inventory status. Herb. 50. Select the Splash. Desist. Desist swallowed the herb, healing 10 health. Select you. Rybignis has dealt 8 damage to Foam Studies. Select an action for Splash. Attack. Invert status. Select Storm Rybignis Manager Rybignis swallowed the herd, feeling 23.
Okay, so we're all fully
The
healed.
rainy weather has subsided. Foe Masterdis has phased to shadow. Foe Masterdis used Stun Bolt. Desist has been paralyzed. Select Desecrate. Desist has dealt 36 damage to Foe Masterdis. Inventory status. Anti-score. Paralysis. Select Storm Gymanite. Rutmap can't Bult Desist. Desist uses the paralysis vaccine, curing the ailment. Select an action for splash. Attack. Foe Masterdis was unaffected. Foe Masterdis has phased to ice. Foe Masterdis
Okay,
used
so-
Eclipse Rocket. Shadow damage. Foe Masterdis has dealt 31
As you can
damage to
see, he
splash.
keeps changing
Select an action for desist.
what you can use on him.
Masterdis has 3% health.
Okay, he's
Select
about to
action
die.
For desist. Ice cutter. Desist has
And there we go, he's down.
Masterdis. Masterdis has been defeated. Victory. Balderdash gained 2,400 experience.
And even though Boulder Dash died, he still gets experience.
Balderdash has increased to level 24. Health has increased by. Desist gained 2,400 experience. Desist has increased to level 27. Health has increased. Desist now has 5 training points after gaining 5 training points. Desist is now capable of using the spell Wallow, but Desist already knows 5 spells. Do you want to Desecrate, Ice Pack, Downpour, Snowstorm? Desist is now able to use the spell Wallow. Splash gained 2,400 experience points. Splash has increased to level 23. Health has increased by 2, Strength by 2, Defense by 1, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 2. Splash now has 15 training points after gaining 15 training points. Splash has increased to level 24. Health has increased by 2, Strength by 1, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 1, Magic Defense by 1 and Speed by 1. Splash is now capable of using the spell Bubble Burst.
Oh,
Splash
yes.
already. Do select Bubble. Splash can no longer use the spell Bubble. Splash is now able to use the spell Bubble Burst. Storm Gymanite gained 2,400 experience points. Storm Gymanite has increased to level 28. Health has increased by 3, Strength by 2, Defense by 2, Magic Attack by 2, Magic Defense by 1 and Speed by 2. Storm Gymanite now has 8 training points after gaining 6 training points. Rybignis gained 2,400 experience points. Rybignis has increased to level 23. Health has increased by 2, Strength by 2, Defense by 1, Magic Attack by 1, Magic Defense by 2 and Speed by 2. Rybignis now has 25 training points after gaining 11 training points. Rybignis is now capable of using the spell Manitize, but Rybignis already No, Rybignis chose not to learn the spell Manitize. Manja gained 2,400 experience points.
I love the fact that in this game, after you defeat bosses,
Health has
that
increased
all
by 2,
your Manamon
Strength by
get
2,
experience
Defense
points,
by
whether
1,
they're dead
Magic
or
Attack
not.
by 1, Magic Defense by 1 and Speed by 2. Manja now has 10 training points.
Now,
after
if you
gaining
only
5
have
training
one
points.
Manamon left at the end in that fight,
Manja
he will
has
use
increased
a
to
move
level
called
24.
something, I
Health
can't
has
remember its
increased
name,
by
but
2,
it's something
Strength
Abyss.
by 1,
And
Defense by
what that
1,
move will do
Magic
is
Attack
it will
by
kill
2,
your last
Magic Defense by
Manamon
1 and
instantly.
Speed by 2.
So just be aware of
Obtained
that.
419 gold. The ghost turned to vapor and began to rise into the air. It shot suddenly, like a bullet through the ceiling, leaving me alone in the musty-smelling room. What was it? It fought like a Manamon. Could it be a hyperform? Up until this point, I had thought hyperforms were just transformed Manamon, but this was not like a Manamon at all. If I had been able to get a signal, I would have called Aloza immediately, but instead I pondered entering the room the ghost had been blocking.
Okay, so save your game, and
Game saved.
if you head through this door,
Look out.
we get an item.
Aaron found the old hammer. Aaron stored the old hammer in the other item's pocket. I can use this old hammer to break some rocks. There's a rock back outside of the manor in Shadow Canyon that I can use the old hammer on.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Hallway. Select in status. Items. Powered map in Camp Daedalus Dust. 1. Select Shadow Canyon. Select a feral level 13 minute go. Desist. Select flick. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Okay, so let's use our hammer. And we will visit there in the next episode.
A feral level 13 thought go. Desist. Select an act flick. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. Go. Desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. A feral level 13 out. Go. Desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped.
Okay, let's head back to the hotel, heal up, and finish the episode.
A feral level. Go. Desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. Go. Desist. Desist makes a break for it. Desist escaped. House. Shadow Canyon. Abandoned hotel. All manner. 6,252 gold.
Okay, that is going to be it for this
Select
episode.
an option. View select even. Health, strength has increased by 1 and magic attack has increased by 1. Select the stat you wish to train. Create training point. Distribute. Strength. Base 46. Current 71. Train 12. View your party. Boulder. Desist. Even. Help. Select the stat you wish. View your splash. Select even. Help. Speed has increased by 1. Select the stat. View your storm giant. Even. Help select the stat you wish to train. View your desist. Desist is level 27. Splash is level 24. Storm Giminate is level 28. Bigness. So even health has increased by 1. Select the stat you wish to train. View your path manager. So even health defense has increased by 1. Select the stat. Select it. Game saved. Select
Okay, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next one, we will go into the next area and we will begin the journey to our next city, which is Brightonburg, where the third stadium is located. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for listening. Sorry it's been a long one, but there was a lot going on in this one. And I look forward to seeing you in the next time in episode 5. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.
Audacity, track view table, track 1 row not selected.